exactly lies in the deepest part of this domain? I actually have quite a few theories already. But given all the monsters we keep finding, it looks like we have a tough road ahead before we can confirm the facts. Still, it'll all be worth it as long as we find the answer in the end. At least, that's what I think.
If you've got any work planned for this evening, I politely decline. I just finished some extremely grisly work, so I at least need to give myself a little break first. What kind of grisly? I intend to keep that to myself. Nothing to be happy about, that's for sure. The less you know, the better.
There's only a handful of monsters blocking the way ahead. Surely I won't need to personally make an appearance. I mean, I did read your report. It's just... Okay, perhaps they do look a little tough, yes, but mostly I'm just not feeling up to fighting today. No, of course I'm not afraid of them. Fine. If you insist on performing as a duo, then I shall indulge you. for takeoff. Here we go.
Dodge this!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Swift and merciful! Forth, my blade!
Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Submit for judgment! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Here we go. Time to rain outlines your fate. Time for takeoff. Let's play. Let me weave you a verse.
Dodge this! A touch of frost, one with my blade. From wind.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Forth, my blade.
Yahoo! Let's play. Time for takeoff. Let me weave you a verse.
One with my blade. Forth, my blade. Submit! This moment will be frozen in time. Free!
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Rain outlines your fate.
One with wind and cloud!
Shiver! Rain cutter.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 70.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nut!
Yeah! Animal.
You can't run. Let me weave you a verse. Lights out.
One with nature! As one with wind and cloud!
Absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2. Yeah!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of Google.
Wind strike! Into the wind! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Shiver! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Time to go!
Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
judgment!
Animal test 6308.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Lights out.
You can't run! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear.
No, my sword!
Fallen leaves adorn my...
Whirling snow!
Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2.
One with nature.
Take flight! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate! No, my sword!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds...
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Stand clear. Absorption test. Enhanced animal
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn...
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
My apologies!
Stand clear. Animal hypostate.
Whirling snow! Let me weave you a verse.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. One with nature.
Sakura swirl!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Take flight! Witness the power of Guhua! Huh?
The wind knows me. One with my blade. Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow! Rain outlines your fate! No, my sword!
A touch of frost. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Take flight!
One with my blade! Spirit blade!
My apologies!
The wind knows me.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Let me weave you a verb.
From whence you came, a touch of frost. Forth, into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful.
Rain cutter.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Whirling snow. Rain outlines your fate.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Sakura swirl. Let me weave you a verse.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Frostbite.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain outlines your fate. No!
Into the wind.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu!
Cool it. This moment will be frozen. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your
Freeze. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Don't get frostbite.
time to.
The wind knows me.
Sakura swirl. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Dodge this! One with nature! Clouds hide! The birds come!
My apologies.
Oh, so sorry.
Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me.
Take flight.
One with nature! As one with wind and cloud!
Let me weave you a verse.
Freeze!
Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Into the wind! Don't get frostbite!
No, my sword. Take flight.
The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds call!
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Witness the power of Gugwa.
nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Access denied. Blaze over.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my... Freeze!
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get frostbite. Into the wind.
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
One with nature.
Access denied. Rain cutter.
Oh, so sorry. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lepus.
Into the wind.
Access denied. No, my sword. Witness the path.
Don't get frostbite. One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my...
This is long overdue.
Into the wind.
No touching. For Rex Lepus! Hold the line!
One with nature. Into the wind.
Access denied.
Clouds high. The birds...
Yeah!
One with nature.
No touching! Blaze over! Covenants of the Deep! Allow me!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn my
Lights out. You can't run! Born of ice and frost.
The wind knows me.
For Rex Lepus!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The bird...
No touching! Yeah! Punishment!
The wind knows me.
Born of ice and frost. Hold the line!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn...
All hail! Judgment!
One with nature.
Shiver!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
No touching! Rest and rebuild! Billowing surge! Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. No, my sword! Rain cutter!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
No touching! Body and mind.
Into the wind.
Born of ice and frost. Let me weave you a verse.
One with nature.
No touching! Hold the line!
Time to go. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds.
All hail! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Rest and rebuild! Access denied.
Into the wind.
For Rex Lapis! Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Absorption test. Don't break my glasses.
This is long overdue.
One with nature.
Enhanced animal module 75. Allow me.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Born of ice and frost.
The wind knows me.
Stand clear. Animal test 63.
No touching.
Time to go.
Swirl Mark 2.
Access denied.
Rest and rebuild.
Blaze over.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear.
I can fix this.
allow me!
One with nature. Ha! As one with wind and cloud.
Enhanced Animal Module 7... All hail! Covenants of the Deep! Let's move out.
Into the wind.
Absorption test.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
No touching. Animo test 6308.
I wonder how tough things will get as we keep going. Funnily enough, that's a question I rarely ask myself. I've always felt that so long as I focus on doing everything within my power to complete all of my duties, I'll take whatever troubles lie ahead in my stride. And if that still doesn't solve the problem, well, that just means I didn't work as hard as I should have, right?
During my days as a wanderer, if I came upon a beautiful view and was feeling I once thought about writing an anthology, but when I looked back at
What exactly lies in the deepest part of this domain? But still... I used to use my rest time to review documents, but, well, that was when we were at war. Given that there's no time pressure here, I prefer to take things at a slower pace and make sure to rest and recover my energy in between battles. After all, exhaustion is one of the deadliest enemies you can encounter on the battlefield.
world come alive! No sense of respect! Too late for regrets! Gears of the storm!
Disappear! Here! Fighting monsters is nothing new to me. If anything, it is these brief periods of leisure between battles that I'm not accustomed to. No matter. If you need to rest, I will stay here with you until you are ready.
This is woeful. I am Fontaine's biggest star. Where is the pomp and circumstance? Well, never mind. I suppose I could do with a short break. One has to replenish one's blood sugar to deliver an ideal performance, after all.
You youngsters need to make sure you're getting enough exercise. You don't want to be huffing and puffing while your elders are still going strong. Why, this is a walk in the park compared to the field studies that Haravatat used to send us out on. Never mind. No point in dredging up the past. Go on, then. I suppose you ought to rest if you really are tired. I've seen too many junior scholars ruin their health for the sake of their academic pursuits. Let that be a cautionary tale. Those who fail to heed the advice of their elders do so at their own peril.
There are so many different kinds of enemies here. We have to think carefully about how to allocate our troops. If you'd like, I can help you analyze the situation and make some strategic suggestions. Or I could even write a few directives for you. Of course, whether or not they get used, well, that'll be your decision.
Time to act. Let me weave you a
I'll protect us.
Let's play! Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. Yeah! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gura.
Let the show begin.
Think you can get away? Here we go. You can't run. Punishment. Let's play. Yeah. Rain cutter. Judgment.
I'll protect us.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Lights out.
The time for my coming!
No, my sword. Witness the power of Gura.
Let the show begin.
Judgment.
What a low price!
Let's play.
The flames of redemption!
Come on, we can do it. Go, Barber. Let's dance.
Time to act. No, my sword.
It's a shame that I'm not allowed to drink in this place. But at least I don't have to deal with the sisters from the church fretting over every little thing. So it's got that going for it. You're not under any time pressure to get things wrapped up here, right? Well, then here's what I suggest. Forget going into battle. Let's take it easy for a bit.
So, a short rest before the big battle, huh? In that case, I think some light-hearted music is in order. Something easygoing enough to help everyone relax, but not to the point where it becomes too snooze-worthy. Take a seat wherever you like. Once you're comfortable, Der Fluling and I shall begin our serenade.
There is a vast collection of books here. I took a moment to browse through earlier and found a good number worth reading. If you're not presently occupied, why not take a seat? I'll fetch a few good books and you can see if there are any you like. A fine book on a busy day can provide a much-needed escape, even if just for a moment.
Are you injured at all? Rest here. Let me give you a just a scratch. I won't take up.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Ha! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Take flight! Witness the power of Gugwa! Yeah! Sakura swirl! No, my sword! Judgment! My apologies! Go! Wipe out! Let me leave you. Yeah! Shiver! Whirling snow! Yeah! You can't run! My apologies! Judgment! Rain outlines your fate. Embrace the ice! Witness the power of Gugwa!